What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to cover a couple of options for the hashtag flying objective in the Cosmic Omelette Howard the Duck Everest Light boss fight. So I've got three videos to show you here. The first one is with Dark Phoenix. I know Dark Phoenix is not a widely available character, but for those people who do have Dark Phoenix, she is a great option for this fight. So something I've found that you can do in this fight with enough damage is just sort of ignore the walls are closing in. So the node that is right above Dark Phoenix's root timer there has a degen timer that's grayed out with a 10 by it. You need to be in either corner of the wall, either your corner or the opponent's corner, to tick that timer down to 0. If you successfully tick it down to 0, there's no degen, and by the time that first timer resets, there's no degen trigger. But as you can see, I did not get the timer down to 0, so it deals some degen to me. Now, the good news is, it's only about 20% of your health that you lose per degen, and the timer is like 20 or 30 seconds. So, with enough damage, you can take down this Howard the Duck fight, and not have to worry about that degen triggering more than 2 times. You can survive pretty much 3 triggers, as long as you're not constantly baiting special 2s, and not giving him too many furies from the parry, but honestly, it is not that big of a deal. This fight is pretty straightforward. Lots of great options to exist. And even if you are taking a couple of special 2s on the block, you can still take some of that degen damage, and doesn't matter. So Dark Phoenix, super simple rotation here. Spam special 1s until you're at 15 charges, throw your special 2, and then continue to spam special 1s until the Fury is gone. I just ran out of the Fury, so by the time I get back to that second special 2, Howard is already dead. So there you go, 1 minute and 25 seconds for that fight. Now, probably my favorite option in the flying category, we have Gladiator. So this is a rank 3 SIG 200 Gladiator against Howard the Duck here. Gladiator is fantastic for this fight because he can hit Howard the Duck during his special 1 and special 2 and get a lot of that energy burst from the confidence sort of energy attack thing. So I'm baiting this first special 2 from Howard. I actually successfully kept Howard in his corner, so the walls are closing in node is no longer going to be affecting me. But as you can see, I'm attacking directly through Howard the Duck special 1, kind of waiting for him to throw another special attack so I can keep going. But I'm going to go for a special 2 bait here, dex the final hits of it, throw another heavy attack, do a little bit of waiting to wait out the inexorable and the root timer, and now I'm just kind of going for medium attack, hoping Howard throws a special. I go right into the special 2, and Gladiator is just such a beast. He takes barely any damage from it. Throw yet another special 1 to get the unstoppable. I've got some willpower healing here as well. Dashing in right through that. I get 5 hits. 4 hits during the whiff, and then a final hit for the counter after the special 1. And then I think I go for like 1 more special 1 after this, and Howard is just gone. So Gladiator absolutely wrecks this fight. It is so fun with Gladiator. This is a rank 3 Gladiator, and I believe he got the fight down in, yeah, just over 1 minute and 10 seconds. Really solid stuff there from Gladiator. So one more option to show you for the flying objective is Karolina Dean. So this is definitely the trickiest of the 3 options that I've shown you, because Karolina does have like a little bit of nuance to the playstyle in this specific fight, because if you try to throw a heavy attack and you're rooted, the second hit of your heavy is not going to connect. So you can't really do the heavy charge in the stun unless you have a special 2 ready to throw. Additionally, the inexorable from Howard also makes it so that you can't push him back, and if you need to push yourself into the sun, and the sun is where Howard is, well, you're kind of SOL for the time being. But you can still play around it for the most part. Karolina is another one of those characters that you can kind of just ignore the node because you deal so much damage. I mean, we're 30 seconds into this fight, and Howard is already down halfway. So I did the heavy charge there because I had my relic, but in a normal non-relic situation where I don't have the relic ready to be thrown, I would just charge my heavy and then immediately throw it and not worry about the relic at all. I'm pulverizing armors every time I throw a special 2 and inflict those incinerates, so we are pushing Howard to another special 2, getting that glancing. Really good placement of the sun here. That is really beneficial for me. I'm going to get the root, but it's actually to my benefit because I'm staying in the sun, in the very corner of the sun. And there you go. Howard is gone from that last special 2. So that was, I think, around 1 minute and 10 seconds as well. Yeah, 1 minute 19. really solid stuff there from Karolina Dean. She definitely works for this fight, but again, like I mentioned, you need to be aware of your spacing and not go for the full heavy charge unless you have a relic, because you're gonna miss the second hit of that heavy, and then Howard has ample opportunity to go in and hit you, especially if you've been hitting him during the stun and been stunning him quite frequently. He's going to have a lot of furies, and that damage is going to hurt. So those are three options that you can use for the hashtag flying objective for the Cosmic Omelette Howard the Duck boss. Let me know down in the comments below if you used anybody else that I had not showcased in this video. But regardless, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel and also hit that like button. It would really mean a lot to me, and it gets the word out there that the channel is meeting the audience where the audience wants to be. So it'd be really cool if you could do that for me. But in any case, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.